Hi all, welcome to the new episode of our podcast. So I am Rahul. So today I have Mr. Vinod Benjamin from Tamil Nadu. Hi Vinod, welcome to
Hi,
our
Raghav.
podcast. So Vinod is late blind due to retinitis pigmentosa, and he is from social work background, social and also from the medical psychology, right?
Yes, psychiatry.
Psychiatry, yeah. So, Vinod, I would like to have your brief introduction.
Yeah, hi Rahul. Hi all. So I'm Vinod Benjamin. I hail from Tamil Nadu. I completed my bachelor's in economics and then I did my master's in social work in one of the best colleges, School of Social Work, and my specialization was medical and psychiatry. So I started working as a um, person in giving awareness about health to village people, personal health, and then I moved on to do a work in one of the disabled friendly organization as a counselor. And then for the past 16 years, I'm working in one of the multinational organization.
Great, super.
And I started my career here as a HR, and then I started working in the technology domain where I test
great.
application.
So, Vinod, I have one question for you as you are a late blind and you have a medical psychiatry background. So, nowadays, people who suddenly get affected with disability due to some accident, due to some medical, condition. So, how would you, advise them to, get it mentally stable and, how can they find peace? Because people nowadays goes to depression, anxiety. They don't find the path where should they go and what to do. They are not aware with with the career. They are not aware with the technology. So how do they make their life better?
Okay, great question, Rahul. That reminds me my childhood days, my transformation times. So I was even riding my bicycle till 2011. So my only problem before that was I was not able to manage after 6 o'clock, that darkness. So once people were saying, so this being an RP, you will lose sight.
Right.
Acceptance is a problem for me. I never accepted that I will become blind.
Correct.
Okay, so I was still not concentrating on learning Braille, how a blind person would move around using white cane.
Correct.
Or screen reader, using screen reader. All these things I am reluctant, used to say, because I didn't accept that I will lose sight. So when I was doing my college, my professor used to tell me this: I don't use cane, I bang on people, it is so frustrating. So I'll make sure that whenever high light beam is there, I'll go, else I'll stay at home. So it was so frustrating. And then eventually I said, right, so I was working for a disabled friendly organization. So as to say, I even did not got a national ID card then, saying that I'm blind, because I didn't accept, right? So that sort of mentality I had. All I know is I don't know low vision. Okay, so all I know is person who is blind. In those days, I see them in trains. Okay, singing songs, selling goods. Okay, so I was thinking that, okay, so whosoever become blind will do only this job.
Correct.
And they will be treated as sad people.
Right.
So that's why I don't want to identify that as a blind, because it is a stigma which struck me.
So how did you overcome through all of this?
Great. So that is where I am coming. I'm trying to connect my experience with your question. So one fine day, when I was working in the disabled friendly organization, I said, right, it's a counselor. So my boss called me and told, See, you're going to counsel everybody about their disability. Do you have a disability card? So
Oh.
that's when I started realizing, oh, I need to get a card, right? That was so stressful. Going, standing before a doctor panel and saying that I am blind, stressful, but still I have to buy it because they will ask me, you are saying me, do you have it?
Correct.
Right? So I started having it. Okay. And then before, joining the multinational company which I am working, something struck. I started losing sight gradually, and doctors started saying that you will be losing sight for sure. How much percentage? We don't know.
We don't know.
And the doctor perfectly said either it will affect your side vision and eventually you will become blind, or it will affect your center vision and go side vision.
Right.
Okay, so I and my dad was there. That was the moment, realization moment struck me. Okay, so I'm going to become blind. What is next? I need to survive. I don't want to be dependent. Okay, I have a good supportive family. In that way, I need to thank. So I suggest people who are losing sight in between. First of all, please start accepting that you will become blind, or start behaving as if you are blind. I might be wrong also.
Correct.
Start behaving. See, I'll give you an example. When I start moving from a keypad phone to a smartphone, I see the phone and start learning. It took me almost 2 weeks. I didn't learn even 2 gestures. One fine day, one of my friend was with me. He is blind. So he was saying, what are you doing? So I was trying to learn this touch phone. He plucked the phone from my hand. He did something and gave the phone to me. Now use it. I was like struck. I don't know what to do. I cannot see anything in the screen. Okay. And he was saying, do this, do that, and all those things. Touched me. Within 3 days, I became master in that phone. You know what did he do? He switched off the phone and switched off the screen and gave it to me.
Talk back feature.
So that sort of attitude which we need to give, that is not so easy.
Correct.
There were sleepless nights. I was putting mustache. I was not eating well, not talking to anybody. Eventually, dad and mom came to me. Did we told you anything? We are there for you. That support they gave. I had good friends. They didn't reject me. Okay.
Right.
So all they asked is, whatever you are doing, do. So similar sort of mindset I would request people to bring in. Don't try to sit with the depression, because nothing will help you.
Right.
If you don't have good parents, if you don't have good friends, please try to look out for friends who can see as you are.
Correct. So I heard that you are a frequent traveler, right?
Yeah.
So how do you manage alone, and you like to travel alone?
Yeah.
So basically, from that you like travel through train.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
how do you manage alone?
Okay, so my dad was a retired is a retired railway servant. From my childhood, I used to travel in trains. This visual impairment actually stopped me. And you know what? Though I was started losing sight, one of the confident builder I tried was point A to point B. Okay, that's the place where I normally go with my parents. So I know how that place looked like. So 2 times or 3 times, I forgot how much times I went, to just motivate myself. I do that. And I will take a bus from one point to another. I will not get down anywhere. I'll just go inside the bus, try to sit. Many problems happen. I was trying to sit on a kid where her mother shouted at me. I stabbed on somebody's leg and he was trying to hold my collars. These things all happened. Somehow it allowed me to happen. I was feeling so embarrassed. I don't use cane, I said, right? So it felt so embarrassed. And then, I start going around because I got experience. What maximum happens? Somebody will stab you. Okay. What maximum will happen? Somebody will scold you. Then go slow. Ask people. That mindset I brought in. And then before joining this organization, they said, see, you may have to go anywhere. So start learning something. So that is when I started learning typewriting, keyboard. I told the typewriting master, I said that, sir, I don't want to go to class. I want to speed up my keyboard speed. That's it. So I started, typing so fast, and I went to mobility orientation, course where they just taught me to use cane. You trust me, I don't even show the cane to my parents. I was keeping cane as if a thief. I will take it as if nobody sees. Still, my place people caught me red-handed having cane. They will ask me, "Oh, why are you having cane? You are driving bike, right?" That's all questions which came. That time was embarrassing.
Correct.
Okay. As soon as I showed the cane to my mom and dad, they were weeping. Oh, you're using cane. And then I said them, if you want your son back safe without less injury, please allow him. And before that, I want to tell you, on those days I used to go in trains, right? I bang on somebody. So I count, okay? Today I banged on 4 people. Tomorrow, if I try to, less that incident, 3 people or 1 people, that motivates me.
Correct.
Right? So these are all the measures I took, but it is not so easy. There are sleepless nights, so stressful, so depressing. But if you do so, it will stop. You have to move on.
Due to this conversation, I understood that you first accepted your blindness. That is very much important, to accept your problem, right?
Correct.
If you will not accept, so you can't take the step forward.
Yes, very much. No, see, there is 2 things. One, when you are seeing, you are getting yourself accepted that you will become blind is very tough. So, but then when you start accepting that I will lose eyesight anytime, then a fear will come. You will start learning anything. I learnt Braille in 2 weeks, English with contraction.
Superb.
Right? So those are all the things supported me, gave me confidence.
Curiosity
and friends were
is
coming
also-
closer. Huh?
Yeah. Curiosity is also...
Yes, curiosity. What world is a blind person's world? I got into that.
Great. Thank you, Vinod. It's been great that you came to our podcast, and we understood a lot of things about your struggle and challenges, and you really, I think this will help to get motivated to other people. Thank you so much, Vinod.
Thank you so much, Rahul. It's indeed, took me a little back and, freshed up my memories. And I'm also confident that people might get used of my, experience as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.